Wow, guys, welcome back to the pod. Alright, then, good morning. It's a late morning recording, 10:25 a.m. Jeez. Um, so let's see. I, for the daily episode for today, Monday, July 17th of 2023, what have I been up to? I well, last night, after I ended up sleeping half the day, after I was up getting my stuff done until afternoon, I relaxed in the afternoon, slept pretty much till 5:30 or something, got up around 6 something or a little before that, and then got ready for dinner. And yeah, pretty much the main thing I did yesterday was working on the online store and this affiliate program connected to it. And otherwise, I just rested and, because I didn't really sleep hardly the night before. So, such a weird day. Such a weird day. Watched this movie with my mom called Native. It's on Prime. We had steak for dinner. I took half of one of the gummies of melatonin around 7:45 p.m. Did some yoga, meditation, used my massager for my back, and I had a headache sometime after dinner, so I had like a half an aspirin, and that helped. Then around 8:45 p.m. I took the rest of that gummy, that melatonin gummy. I listened to the latest episode of Lex Friedman's podcast with Netanyahu, the Israeli Prime Minister, and then I took some different supplements around 9 p.m. Around 9:55 p.m. I took the second whole melatonin gummy, and kind of had lights out around that time, but I was still watching YouTube. And I fell asleep pretty close to that time, like around 10 something p.m. Strangely, I woke up again. It was around 3 a.m. when I woke up, and then I near 3:30 a.m. Or something like that, to 4:25 a.m. or so. I had some weird bad dream, and it was weird because like I was up for like 30 minutes, just like now that when I wake up, I'm just gonna watch a couple YouTube tutorial videos, and that kind of puts me back to sleep. So I just watched a couple random videos, like a lot of e-commerce stuff and like digital marketing stuff, blogging, like whatever. I just watch that kind of stuff, just tutorials about what different people do. It's just kind of like knowledge and skill based things to see what people have to say. I'm up anyways. So I noticed that kind of stuff kind of puts me back to sleep, and it's pretty neutral. I could turn it off at any time, so I kind of use that to kind of go back to sleep lately. So I went back to sleep, strangely had this really bad dream. So I was up again at like 4:30 a.m. and I was wide awake because of that dream. It was like the weirdest freaking dream, man. And I did some journaling. I went back on YouTube for a while. I've had some pretty high anxiety at like 4:30 in the morning, which was really weird. And I was like, I'll just wait this out. And so around 6 a.m. I had a little cannabis, and then around 6, I don't know if I was really feeling better. around 6:45 a.m. I had a little small nibble of some of the neurogum piece because it has that L-theanine in it, and even though it has caffeine in it, because I had cannabis before that, it kind of evened out. I didn't have that much caffeine. It was probably just, I don't know, like I can't even estimate. It was barely anything, but it was enough because the L-theanine in the gum is like a much higher dosage than the caffeine, and so I had just a little bit of it just to make sure that I was getting a little bit of the L-theanine, and it kind of relaxed me enough to help me sleep actually. Um, so I freaking went back to bed till like 9 something, uh, from like probably about 6:45 a.m. to like 9. Um, ate breakfast, kind of planned out my day. Um, well, it's technically brunch by this time. Kind of planned out my day. Um, so I'm just working on some online projects this morning. Um, I'm hydrating right now. Gonna see if I'll get over to the gym. I'd like to go to the gym today. It's been a minute. Um, I think I last went on like Thursday or Friday. So let's see. What day did I last go? Scrolling back. So Saturday was the day I didn't get any real exercise. Or maybe Friday too. Yeah, Thursday I went to the gym. So I should go back today. It's Monday. But yeah, yesterday I did some yoga and meditation, and that helped. Like, I felt pretty relaxed last night, but I don't know what this is about, like, waking up at like 3 something in the morning. This might be like the third time this has happened consecutively, so I'm not too sure why it is that I'm falling asleep so good, but waking up so dang early. Like, it just doesn't make sense. But, I spend the time to kind of just do little tasks. I'm like, well, if I'm up, let me journal. I canceled a couple of my subscriptions that, the little tasks that are like, oh, I always forget to do this, or whatever. Like, there was something I had subscribed to where I couldn't just click a button in my profile for the membership to cancel. I had to, like, go in and, like, email them and do, like, this whole, like, put your member ID and do this and go that, and then, like, scroll around to look for the cancellation of the subscription. I had signed up for YouTube TV yesterday, and then decided, it's pretty expensive. I just wanted the 10-day trial, but I was like, I only wanted to watch that show Filthy Riches. I don't know why. Like, every now and then there's some shows that I like to just go back and watch, and that's one that I kind of like. It's kind of chill. It just shows these guys working. And so it was just Filthy Riches, where it's old. These two guys, they do like bloodworm digging in New York. No, not New York. I think it's in Maine. This other guy has like an eel weir trap for, eels, in New York. And then this family in Kentucky searches for like ginseng roots. I think and then these other guys, like, they dig up cut off burl wood from trees to sell the wood because people like it for the patterns. And I kind of like shows like that are kind of like entrepreneurial type of shows that are like, I kind of like that these guys are kind of like living off nature and stuff like that, and it's like they've kind of got their own businesses with it, so it's like it's kind of cool to see. And I think the reason why I was thinking about that show in the first place is because I'd watched it way back. I've watched it a few times, and then I think I was kind of interested lately in the culture of Appalachia, like in the Appalachian, mountains in the U.S. So like Virginia, West Virginia, Kentucky. I don't know if there's some other states included there that I missed. Because I remember someone telling me way back about when they visited their family, they talked about how some other people lived in another holler, like that word holler. And some reason I was like, with the accents and stuff, and that kind of reminded me of this show, Filthy Riches, because of that family of the sons with their dad that does the work in Kentucky. That they're basically in the hills digging up ginseng, and so yeah, I really liked it. But that's what I watched once I was done getting work done yesterday afternoon. I basically was placing ads, scheduling ads yesterday, and I've got some more products to post today on a different platform. And yeah, I'm kind of just focusing on traffic and sales this week. And yeah, I tried to reschedule so that some of my gig work is kind of gonna work around some of my insomnia issues here. So yeah, I tried to reschedule 2 apartment viewings for Tuesday, because one was maybe going to be today at 10:30, but I messaged them Saturday about that, and I think because it's the weekend they didn't really get my message, and so I didn't really get a response, so I didn't really feel too obligated because they never responded and never confirmed. And I kind of was like, I don't, like, at that hour around like 5 a.m. I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna be feeling. I don't know how I'm gonna be feeling by like 10:30 a.m. because it's already like I'm already feeling pretty bad, and it's like 5 something in the morning. So I was like, let me just cancel this and schedule for tomorrow. And so yeah, and I did a little budgeting and stuff. So yeah, today is kind of a slow start, but I kind of have a plan in place of what I want to get up to. I'm just gonna see how it unfolds, really. Like, I'm trying not to make it into some bad thing. Like, I was thinking about it, and I was like, what difference does it really make if I have like a bad night or a bad like early morning or something? Like, I'm kind of making my own schedule here, so I can kind of do whatever I want to do, in all honesty. So that kind of keeps things flexible. So I'm kind of just gonna go with my energy for today, and see if I can, do the things on the to-do list. I don't know what I'm cooking today. Probably eat some healthy meals. I don't know what I'm gonna do for exercise today, but I need to get some exercise. Need to get outside some. Yeah, but I just don't know. I don't really know what I'm gonna get up to, honestly. Other than the stuff I said with the online tasks. So I want to do those. I've got a meeting with the job counselor tomorrow. And then no, in 2 days, on Tuesday. And I did find out, because I realized there's this job that I have a job interview for on the 26th. I did find the Zoom link for that. Luckily, I still had the window open on my phone from when I had scheduled, so I do have an interview coming up that I do know when it is. So yeah, that's basically all. I'm gonna keep it short today because I'm already kind of running late, and I want to get a lot of stuff done today and take advantage of the energy I do have and spend it being productive. Um, but yeah, that's it for now. Thanks for listening.